Good evening, everyone. Of Eve's Diary, Mark Twain. Storyteller for this evening, and for all evenings, all things considered. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you are joining us for the first time on this final night or if you've been with us the whole time. We do appreciate it either way. Hope y'all have some fun New Year's plans involved, and maybe you're going somewhere, in which case I hope you are safe. But if you're like me and the old Omicron still got its stranglehold on you, or if you just don't feel like going out, you got something nice and cozy planned. I personally got the cozy socks on right now myself, so I ain't going anywhere tonight. Well, part 4 is our final part of Eve's diary, and it is the shortest part as well. As we've discovered so far, these two imperfect new humans have gone about discovering each other, and through their own trials and tribulations and issues that they found with one another, they've still found a way to connect in the most human way possible. Well, for any of you familiar with the Garden of Eden, you know that that was not meant to last. And to address that now, you'll be hearing some booms going off, for it is New Year's Eve, and well, we had a little bit last night, but tonight will be even more. So if you hear any of those, I apologize, but not much I can do about that. Anyway, though, as we all know about the Garden of Eden, it was not meant to last. That's why you don't see it today. So that's where we're going to pick it up. It'll be a short little section. And it'll leave you not so much with the answers to everything, but more or less how it was, or how it seemed to be like it was anyway. But enough about that. Oh, rather than me sitting here and Deems tailoring it up for you, I should just go ahead and read it. Oh, sorry, Apollo. Did you want to tell the folks with that? Those of you that have met Apollo, he's been our script keeper this whole time, and he's done an excellent job. Yeah, good boy. All right, Apollo. Back with you. And of course, Grogu, who keeps an eye on us from above at all times. Never. Oh, I'm so sorry. There we go. Can't do it without these, I'm afraid. 1 second. All right. Yeah, where are we? It, 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 it. Oh, yeah. Starts to get a little darker here. I might have to take a swig of this Costco scotch before I get started. Nothing stings quite like Kirkland. Here we go. Part 4, The Fall of Eve's Diary by Mark Twain. After the fall. When I look back, the garden is a dream to me. It was beautiful, surpassingly beautiful, enchantingly beautiful. Now it is lost, and I shall not see it anymore. The garden is lost, but I have found him, and am content. He loves me as well as he can. I love him with all the strength of my passionate nature, and this, I think, is proper to my youth and sex. If I ask myself why I love him, I find I do not know. Do not really much care to know. So I suppose that this kind of love is not a product of reason and its statistics, like one's love for other reptiles and animals. I think this must be so. I love certain birds because of their song, but I do not love Adam on account of his singing. No, it is not that. The more he sings, the more I do not get reconciled to it. Yet I ask him to sing, because I wish to learn like everything he is interested in. I'm sure I could play, because at first I could not stand it, but now I can. Sour as the milk, but it doesn't matter. I can get used to that kind of milk. It is not on account of his brightness that I love him. No, it is not that. He is not to blame for his brightness, as such as it is, for he did not make it himself. He is as God made him, and that is sufficient. There was a wise purpose in it, that I know. In time it will develop, though I think it will not be so. Besides, there is no hurry. He is well enough just as he is. It is not on account of his gracious, considerate ways and his delicacy that I love him. No, he lies lax in these regards, but he is well enough just so, and he is improved. It is not on account of his industry that I love him. No, it is not that. I think he has it in him, and I do not know why he conceals it from me. It's my only pain. Otherwise, he is frank and open with me now. I'm sure he keeps nothing from me but this. It grieves me that he should have a secret from me. Sometimes it spoils my sleep thinking about it. I will put it out of my mind. Do not trouble my happiness, which is otherwise full to overflow. It is not on account of his education that I love him. No, it's not that. He is self-educated and does really know a multitude of things, but they are not so. It is not on account of his chivalry that I love him. No, it is not that. He told on me, but I do not blame him. It is a peculiarity of sex, I think, and he did not make his sex. Of course, I would not have told on him. I would have perished first. But that is a peculiarity of sex, too, and I do not take credit for it, for I did not make my sex. Then why is it that I love him? Merely because he is masculine, I think. About him, he is good, and I love him for that, but I could love him without him. If he should beat me and abuse me, I should go on loving him. I know it. It is a matter of sex, I think. He is strong and handsome, and I love him for that, and I admire him and am proud of him, but I could love him without his problems. If he were plain, I should love him. If he were a wreck, I should love him, and I would work for him, and slave over him, and pray for him, and watch by his bedside until I die. Yes, I think I love him merely because he is mine and is master. There's no other reason, I suppose. So I think of it as first I said, that this kind of Love is not a product of reasonings and statistics. It just comes. None knows whence and cannot explain itself. That's what I think. But I'm only a girl and the first that he has examined this matter, and it may turn out that in my ignorance and inexperience I have not got it right. 40 years later, it is my prayer, it is my longing that we may pass from this life together, a longing that shall never perish from the earth, but shall have place in the heart of every wife that loves, until the end of time, and shall be called by my name. But if one of us must go first, it is my prayer that it shall be I. If he is strong, I'm weak. I'm not so necessary to him as he is to me. Life without him would not be life. How could I endure it? His prayer is also immortal and will not cease from being offered up while my race continues. I am the first wife, and the last wife I shall be with you. At Eve's grave, Adam, wheresoever she was, there was Eve. Told you, short section. Now I know our friend Samuel Clemens says some things in there that, well, nowadays we wouldn't exactly view as being anything particularly well said. Things I personally don't agree with myself, but it's nonetheless fascinating when you look back on what someone has written all those years ago. You don't really know what he was thinking or not, but the fact is, the words exist, and they must be said, and we must remember what was said. Only then do we know how to move forward in our lives. Oh, even on an upbeat note there, don't you think? Well, I hope that those of you that have been following us have been finding enjoyment in this. To be honest, I don't really know what our future is with all this. It's come at times when, well, we've needed a distraction. We've needed to do something for ourselves. And, well, we hope that it's done that for you as well. So there's no schedule on when or if we will be back. I imagine we will in some capacity at some point, but like I said, I don't know when. But I will say from the bottom of my heart how much this has meant to me this week. I didn't plan on being cooped up like this entire week, and it hasn't really been all that fun. Quite lonely. But being able to be here with all of you and these short spurts we've had is, well, it's felt like I've had someone there. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. So, until we meet again, folks, this is your storyteller signing off, and I'll see you in the new.